Welcome to Double Funnel TV. Here we are once again, Princess Leia and Scott Schilling.
Where's my little boom? Hey, but you know what? I was checking the sound quality yesterday between yesterday's broadcast and Thursday's broadcast, and big difference.
Yeah, that's encouraging.
Higher quality of sound. Trying to get it to maybe at one point where we can start taking these and wrapping them up and putting them onto a podcast. So
that would be good. Well, yes, for podcasts, it would make sense that sound is better. I mean, quality of sound is better.
Well, I mean, even on YouTube, people like high quality sound, right? But on a podcast,
for sure. No doubt.
Especially like Fridays, because Fridays we tend to not have anything highly visual. Even Mondays, I think, would be great ones where we could jump on and it's just talking, right?
Right.
Like even if we have visuals stuff, it is still mostly talking. It sells. Monday is all strategy, and in that regard, I think that's the making of a podcast right there. And then you just need a little editing.
Got it.
All righty. How was your evening?
Good. Just, working on lots of stuff. Getting ready to speak at the Business Growth Network event at 11:30.
I know, right?
So I was getting ready for that and getting ready for a variety of different things. Just fun times. Fun times.
Very, very nice. I'm going to go close out some of these windows. I got like a million windows open, of course, this morning. All right, let's add a desktop screen. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Boom.
Very nice. We now have
That's
desktop.
the easy part.
Oh, now we got to do something with it?
Oh, yeah. Man, I think that's the hardest part of doing the webinar. I did another one late last night, is managing what screen is up at any given point in time and if there's an offer up or not. And I never put the offer up in time.
Yeah, I saw that you were doing the webinar. Actually, I was still working at my desk when the 4-minute or 5-minute warning came in.
I believe it's still up here for those of you, pretty much anyone in business. They've still got Relay That up here. Go get it.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about that in the webinar. And it's just, we've been doing it live on the webinar. And of course, Craig decides to jack with my program. He's the developer of Relay That. Right as the AppSumo deal is going on. I'm like, really? Really? The other one that's going on right now for booking is Book Like a Boss, lifetime price.
How much?
$49.
Forever?
Forever.
That's pretty crazy.
Let me make sure. Hats off. Book show. It's a breeze. This is basically the scheduling tool that you're using, that I'm using,
right,
just for time zones. All right, let's see. Here's the big one right now that they're doing. Check out a breakdown of each plan. Monetize your talents. Grande plan for $49, or buy two codes and upgrade to Venti. So last time there was only a 1-code option. I can purchase another one and upgrade. Oh my God. Okay, I guess I'm buying. So all your scheduling, it is lifetime, and if you get 2, you can do the custom domain, but you can get text reminders.
Wow.
Getting people to show up to your appointment, and remember, your appointment is the hardest thing. Removing branding. So for $98, Forever Scheduler, you can do group booking. So that like training you're doing right now on the 30th.
Yep.
Assuming you weren't doing recordings as well. But you could also use this as your booking platform.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It'll even handle the money.
Really? I wonder.
I feel like I've gone on a tangent. You know what? Let's just go do this one. Are you cool with that if we don't build a landing page?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure. Well, because I feel like this is so critical. So specifically, even talking about landing pages as they apply to daycares, Montessori's, and preschools. This is more like what I would do on our Thursday funnel. So we're going to flip them around a little bit, right?
Okay.
And I'll actually, since I'm over here, I'll show you why. This one happens to be using Acuity because at the time I didn't know about Musical Arts Schoolhouse. I'm sorry, I didn't know about Book Like a Boss.
Look like a boss.
What did I call it? Discovery Day?
I think
I
so.
remember all the URLs by heart is always fun. So here's their landing page. So when they, we actually made the home page the landing page. So the landing page, like I said, is the home page. So no, I don't have a offer here. I just have a button that says download schedules and pricing now, which literally just takes you right down here. But everyone wants pricing. That's what we discussed yesterday, right?
Right.
Everybody wants pricing. This is the landing page, but every landing page needs a thank you page to get them to move to the next stage, right? Telling them what to do. This is it. It's a scheduling page.
Got it.
If I go over here and I go to, let's see, my own page, info, where do I have it? 73? Nope. 3. There we go, 73. So this is my landing page. Gonna test. If I go here and I get my 73-point checklist, so here's my landing page. This is my thank you page, right? Thank you for taking the time to request. You have to thank them for the previous action. While we have you here, take a moment to schedule a time to go over the checklist and get a full 73-point business doubling audit from a certified digital marketing professional. Hey.
That would be you.
This is Book Like a Boss. This is it right here. So from this point, 73-point audit. So this is my landing page software. This is Kyvio. This right here is Kyvio. But right here, this is my scheduler. This is Book Like a Boss. I've got my title, a description. I got to choose my colors. I got to choose a cutoff date. So right here, I said I didn't want people booking more than like just over 2 weeks in advance. Because if you book out a month, like you're not going to remember a month from now, right?
Right.
And you get to choose. So let's see if I went the 13th or let's say the 12th. That's Tuesdays. I always have a lot of appointments on Tuesdays. For some reason, that's booking day. I've got 2:30 and 3 p.m. available. You can click on it. This is still Book Like a Boss, telling me what I've selected, what time. It does it in the right time zone, compares it to your time zone versus my time zone. Lets me know how long it is, full name, email address, and a message if you like. Schedule your time now. Now, right here, powered like Book Like a Boss. This is the difference between the level I have from the other AppSumo deal or the level that you have purchasing on a monthly basis and the Venti. One of the features of the Venti is it takes away the branding. So it actually fully looks like your own website. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
But all of that.
Custom footers so you can actually put in, powered by Warfare Marketing.
I've never actually played with the footer.
Well, but I'm just saying that when you had the feature chart up there, right? It said
yes,
custom.
It
said custom footer. So I'm just saying that I happened to notice that, and you could put, powered by Warfare Marketing.
And the other thing is I have this, so it doesn't have a direct integration with ActiveCampaign, but it does have an integration with Zapier. So I have a Zapier integration that takes this information and adds them to a list in ActiveCampaign that puts them through an automation that basically says if they're in the other automation, do the regular emails, but there's a point where we start telling them to go make an appointment. It stops those appointments. And it moves them into this section instead of the other one. And so schedule your time. The booking has been placed. So this is the other one that I really like. So it's always a conflict for me Do you send them to the next thank you page where you might actually sell them something or maybe offer them a webinar or something of that sort? Or do you leave this page up? And this page is really nice because it says, it's got the nice thank you. I do include my phone number just in case. Do not forget to add this to your calendar, either by selecting the calendar button here or manually. And it automatically gives you the buttons. So all I have to choose is I have an Apple computer. It automatically downloads it. I
Easy
can click
for you
on
to
that
say.
one. I know, right? All I do is literally click it on. This is the part you can't see, but it opens up my Apple calendar. I select which calendar I want it to go to, and it automatically puts it on my calendar with all the information, including, this one's my favorite, I have this one set up to automatically create a Zoom meeting.
Right.
So I don't even have to go backwards and create a Zoom meeting. It actually does it for me, and I've used this several times, and that Zoom meeting link is actually in the calendar invite. So this is the other thing I don't like about, if you don't take off the branding, get your own free Book Like a Boss page. So not only, now I'm driving them away a lot.
Yeah.
Press OK. Where's the OK button? It got cut off. I don't see an OK button. I literally can't leave the page. That's interesting.
Jeremy is excited. He said, talk about logging on at the exact right time. He was looking for a booking system. So
there you go. No, we've been really happy. They did another one. I think it was called Bookify. Bookify was no fun. It was complicated. They just didn't spend enough time making it user-friendly or attractive. So I feel like by having it embedded, I've completely missed something here. So here is actually Book Like a Boss.
Boss. Easy for you to
Pricing.
say again.
Obviously not. Now, you have a plan. Do you have the espresso plan or the mocha?
Well, it's really funny. They've changed that since I got it. None of those names were there. That's what's funny. I think I'm on espresso.
Espresso. So coupon codes if you're selling. You can actually sell services once you get a latte. Is that, what are they calling these things? Venti and grande.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What's interesting,
they don't even match.
I know. That's why when you were saying that, it's like, so what happens when I upgrade now?
So they try to usually match it to something. Let's see. Grande plan, Venti plan. So sometimes they tell you what it matches to.
Right. Well, obviously it makes sense to do. Lifetime scheduling. Come on. That's crazy.
No, and here's the thing. I think they've always been a little different. Sometimes on AppSumo, they will completely match to a plan. They'll be like, this is the small business plan or something. The original AppSumo deal was always different than what they were having available. It was always special, right? It did not align to their stuff. It gave you more. So what I think here is they're kind of doing the exact same thing. That Venti plan is giving you everything. I don't know about support, but you don't really need support. Calendar integrations, custom footer. What is the cappuccino plan? That one looks weird. Why does it have stuff that the other one doesn't and vice versa? Oh, I see. Perfect for appointment scheduling, perfect for service selling. So this one is based on selling, and this one's more for just scheduling, keeping price down.
Got it.
And in each one, they're trying to move you up, trying to keep the price low. This one's a no-brainer at $49, so I guess I could go through and buy it. Let's see. Where did I put it at? So I'm going to buy another one. The only thing is I can't show you some of the cool bees because I have to go writing my support team and purchasing with them directly. By writing into their support team and purchasing with them directly. So I think I can't even purchase through AppSumo. clever on them, by the way.
What do you mean?
Because it says if you want to upgrade because you bought before. So for me, I bought before, right? If you purchased Blab in 2017, you can upgrade to the Venti plan by writing into the support team and purchasing with them directly. So basically, they skip AppSumo and they save 50%.
So that's probably what I need to do as well, correct, Amundo?
So yours would be, because you're on a monthly plan, right? You're on the
Right.
cappuccino over here?
Right.
Nope. Just go to AppSumo and purchase directly.
Got it.
So I don't know. It might be they want a code. I'll figure it out. But let's go on the back end. Let's see. Oops. They have this big thing it takes up login. So this is the interface. This is the other nice part about Book Like a Boss. You have a separate page. So let's assume you have no website, right? You can actually use this as your website, really. You can even completely, if you get the two codes, you can have it completely mapped to your domain. So one of the things that I could do here by upgrading is I've got my warfare.marketing. I've got info@warfare.marketing. I could either turn around and say that I want this one to be, JenaApgar.com. I could put it at bookme.warfaremarketing. But I mean, probably enough, since this is a kind of a personal thing, I would probably keep this one on my own personal domain. I might toss it over on MomBoss and say that, I want it to be over there, even though it's kind of affiliated with Warfare Marketing at this point.
Can you use it in multiple places?
There's nothing that says you can't use it multiple places by embedding it. You can't have it mapped to separate domains.
No. That part I know. But you could have it mapped to one domain, but then you could embed it multiple places.
Anywhere. It's got all your social up here. Contact me by email, one click. But it's not actually giving them my email, so I don't have my email out there on the internet with a CAPTCHA. So this is not set up to be using this page. This is not a page that I use very often, but it shows I've got my free consultation, which I actually don't offer anymore. I just don't delete it because I'm afraid it goes somewhere. The 73-point audit, just in case it's like somewhere and I forgot about it, right? 73-point audit's the big one we use. The social media management onboarding. So we actually use this to onboard clients. Podcast recording, so that we can both do a consultation and the actual recording. And then that was my free consultation. Like I said, I just left it up there. But they can select which one of these they want. And these appointments, these are non-paid appointments. So at this point, they've already hired me for social. They're paying through Kyvio.
Right. And Rayanne asked, can this be added to Kyvio? Yes, it can, Rayanne. I've got it working through Kyvio and the pages that we have set up there.
This is Kyvio. So
that is Kyvio.
This is my thank you page. Yes. And this way, if you've got Acuity, if you've got Calendly, this does it. In fact, I might send the link over to a couple of my clients and tell them to, go get it. But on the other hand, they're already set up, and why mess with something that's already set up?
Good point.
Don't want to jack. So these are the paid ones. So if you'll see right here, it's got a shopping cart. It says $250. So if somebody wants to book me for an hourly consultation, I'll send them here so they can book it. But now we have a checkout page with a credit card. And you can do PayPal or credit card and then book.
Got it.
So for anybody who's doing consultation work, outstanding. And then even comments, but I never understood that, but I left them on there.
You don't understand the comments?
Yeah. Who's leaving comments? I guess so, right? Let's see what we have here. So this is the dashboard. It actually pulls in the calendars that you tell it to, so you can come down here and integrate all your calendars. So I've got Apple calendars. I will say the one thing to make sure you're doing is if you are implementing multiple calendars, then use a private window in Chrome where it's like the hidden one and it doesn't keep cookies or anything like that. That way it doesn't add multiple calendars all to the same one. So, and you see, that's even one of my issues. I've got Scott Schilling over here on mine.
What?
And if I know, right? Because I connected yours. So, I mean, I can unselect them. But if I do it, I have to disconnect all calendars and then redo mine. So definitely do them in an incognito window. If anybody else, you set up anybody else's account. So for my agency owners, incognito windows are your friends here.
Got it.
Keeps your statistics for the week to let you know. So if your revenue for the ones you're selling and your appointments, how many you've got, it'll tell you all your recent ones and where they are. And you can click on these. Let's pick one. I'm going to pick mine just for the sake of keeping private. Any of the information I said that I was requesting is in there. I can even reschedule from here. I can cancel from here. And you can see here's my Zoom meeting information right inside.
You know,
to me,
the one
that's
thing,
huge.
The one thing, actually, while you say that, when it sends out that reminder or when it sends out the schedule to somebody, like the whole Zoom, I don't know if there's any way of helping that Zoom block or whatever, but it's like the code becomes this long. I mean, becomes way long, but the actual Zoom connection is in the first line.
Yeah.
And then there's all sorts of code below it. And I think sometimes the Zoom link gets, so lost. I don't know if that's a spacing thing, if that's something.
So that's a Zoom thing.
Is that a Zoom thing?
That's a Zoom thing.
Okay.
And it gets,
I just remember, I remember seeing it because somebody said, well, you never sent the link, and the link's right there, but
it's right here at the top.
Right.
But for people who are trying to call in, it's giving them the phone number version.
Right. It gives them everything.
Meeting ID if they're trying to tap in separately. And then the international is available that way for so when I've done Zoom calls with people in like Dubai, they can't use the link. They have to dial in.
Got it.
So that one gets a little bit more complicated. But I mean, Zoom does make it possible for everyone on the planet. And I mean, that's nice.
No doubt. I'm just, again, not arguing it per se, just kind of.
No, I know. I get it. It's just,
it just was a question because every time we do this, it's like, how do we make it better if possible, right? How can we supply more information to more people so it helps them more? One of those kind of things. That's all I was doing.
No, like I said, I absolutely agree. I wish Zoom didn't get all that information, but I understand why they do. So for when I use Acuity for my client, so when we're doing them over here, let's see if I can open them back up. Oh, did I close them down already? I will say this about this one, and you can do the same thing on Look Like a Boss to try to help it a little bit. After they enter their information and all that stuff is getting zapped over. So I am integrating with ActiveCampaign using Zapier. It does directly integrate with MailChimp. You can even do some ConvertFox, which was another AppSumo deal. I just choose ActiveCampaign because I want all my information in one place. When you zap it over, you can choose a field to be the appointment. And you can start custom adding like the appointment and the Zoom link. Okay, of course, it's giving you all the Zoom information, right? You can put that in your emails as a custom field. It gets a little bit more complicated. It can be done, though. Some of the other integrations, you can directly integrate with MailChimp. YouTube video provides an excellent opportunity to visually show off your brand. Okay, so this is the YouTube ID. So this just makes it easier for you, I believe, to put a YouTube video up on your page. Video provides, okay. So I believe this just helps you put video on your page by making it easier to integrate. And they always ask for this YouTube ID because everyone knows what their YouTube ID is.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
Right? Popped in. ConvertFox was the AppSumo deal. It does live chat. I think there's some email capability in there. It's been a while since I've tried to use it. Man, I've got a couple codes if you need one. Google Analytics, if you want to track, and the unique user IDs, if you want to track UTM codes and how this all works out, you can absolutely put your Google ID in here. That's easy. Call page to facilitate immediate conversation on your booking page. I believe ConvertFox does the exact same thing. Facebook Pixel, if you'd like to advertise to people here. So not even just when you have it integrated like I have here, like I can easily drop a Google Pixel here, or Facebook and Google Pixels here.
Wow.
But this is going to let you do it just on your main one too. So if you're using the page they provide, you can do that one. Let's see what else. And Facebook, displaying the Facebook comments. Yeah, I never understood the comments, but I have them on there. Why not?
What? What do you mean you don't understand them?
I understand the concept. It's down here though. I'm like, who leaves comments?
Well, that would make sense. Good point.
Profile details. Jena Apgar, G4 marketing stratus, about me. I should probably write an about me. Got some sidebar, add your Skype ID, address, working hours, website links, and more. This will appear in the sidebar of your page. So I've never actually done this, so for sake of trying it out, we're going to do it.
Awesome.
Are you over there creating a page or buying?
No, I'm looking at it. It's fascinating. Wait, Jeremy says, may I digress the topic quick? Are you use the sound like what? Not sure what. Okay, sorry, I'm reading this.
Okay, so may I digress on the chosen topic quickly and use you as a sounding board? When sending out a free resource as the first email, do I do it from a generic perspective or as myself and try to build trust? That's really simple yourself.
Yeah.
Right Absolutely. Up front, even if you are sending emails, never send emails from admin, support, info. Any of those are right off the bat going to hit spam filters.
Correct.
They just know them. So always build it from you. That really gets into, we have I know you're in Digital Marketer Engage. So you got the Gain Logic Fear one. Send them as yourself. There's another one that's actually in the machine for the elite users. If you're not an elite, I've got a link for you. You can try it out free for 14 days. But inside of there, they redid the machine as one of their workshops. And there's a whole other one that if you're trying to book an appointment, so it's perfect for the concept of booking an appointment, that it actually goes back and forth, and it's you emailing and then literally saying, hey, my assistant's going to email you in a bit. And it's your assistant, even if your assistant's your dog. And it kind of goes back and forth on who's, hey, your dog's an assistant, right? Helps you handle those critical tasks. You have to have board meetings, right?
Absolutely.
So, I mean,
now you're
in that
figuring
case,
it out.
I know. The round table and the board of directors, they'll bark. Bark and meow, man.
Yes, they do.
So yeah, don't use an admin. Send it from yourself. Make it a little personal. At the same time, you're going to be sending out an indoctrination sequence. That can be more from your company. Give it some fun name, though. Don't say admin info or these ones that are too easy to get out. So
because that's not fun.
It's going to go straight to spam filter. Don't spam filter yourself.
I know.
Company website. I'm just going to try out their sidebar here since when I set this up, I didn't have it. And I'm going to hit save just to see what it looks like. All right, so here it is, company and website. Now I'm just basically adding some text over here to the sidebar. If you'll look, it automatically does the social stuff. So
Well, that's pretty.
Instagram. I know,
So it
right?
automatically connects. Wow.
So it puts those little icon buttons there without
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
having to try right
No,
here.
that's awesome. It's awesome.
I'd be cool if I could customize the color. So I've got Twitter,
Oh, I thought you can.
Facebook.
Can't you?
I don't know if you can customize it on this page.
On the oh,
I might be able to. Let's see.
I was thinking about on the book like a
So-
boss page. That's not what you're talking. You're talking about your.
This is specifically for the social icons on the page that
Social
Book Like a
icons.
Boss makes.
Got it.
So I could change this color right here.
Never mind.
I don't think I can change that color. So I've added my cell phone number, public email address. I'm going to do support because I don't want all the spam. Booking email notification recipients.
Yeah. Nice.
So you can add additional team members over here. And for those who are watching, I am working basically off the basic account. So if you buy one AppSumo deal, because I'm waiting for them to get back to me. What is that one?
On the upgrade.
Oh, these are clearly older conversations. Okay. I don't know if they didn't get it. Wanting to do the new AppSumo upgrade. I think since it wasn't I wasn't logged in, didn't save it. All right, so, but you can add other people. So if I'm super busy, oh, I've got other one. I'm elite and DM uses support a DM, hence I asked. Yeah, that's them. And they also have a lot that ends up in the spam folder too. So perfect, thank you for that. I wasn't sure about. Yeah, it's a gamble. Do some from you, do some from them. You got to keep yourself in the heart of the company in there. But if you have somebody else, so like think about a doctor, an attorney,
Yeah.
any CEO that's busy, you might have someone else that's handling all your scheduling, that's handling all the details. You can send this directly to them so that they can make sure that they get what they need. My postal code, where have I ever been? 75240. Wow.
That's basically LBJ and I mean that's the LBJ 635.
Maybe it's on my
Wasn't
old company one.
The old it by Knoll on Knoll
Oh, okay.
or Knoll Drive.
Okay, that must have
The
just
Knoll
been
Drive
my old one.
Yeah, that was the old one. Knoll Drive address.
About
It's bad when I
need
know
to-
your address more than you do.
That is bad. Right? Something about yourself, Jena. Just showing you where it is. I'm not going to sit here on the fly.
Okay. You're not going to tell everybody how wonderful you are on the fly. Is that what?
There we go. That's
what I'm
basically
hearing?
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. I'll copy my Instagram that I don't use. All right, we're going to refresh this, see where everything lies. I think I remember doing this. I wonder if I have it not showing on purpose. So I don't see that anything changed. All right, that might be an issue where I don't have it showing. Because I added information in there. Oh my God, is that a back button? Oh my gosh, it's got undo buttons. That's so nice.
So this top one, you really could. I'm just thinking about that would allow me to compress a number of my sites.
And what do you mean?
Well, if I can do the URL assignment, right?
Mm-hmm. So what do you mean compressing? How's your little brain thinking?
Ouch, that hurt. What do you mean
Not
little
okay.
brown?
Okay. Wrong
No,
verbiage.
no, no, no. No, but I'm just, in this particular, like, because obviously we tend to use the U+1 as the umbrella brand and the things like that. But I have scottschilling.com. I have talkingwithgiants.com. But Scott Schilling could move here because it's booking me anyway,
Well, your
right?
site right now is not doing much for you.
Right, which is why it would make sense to move it here. I think that's what I was
I get
thinking,
that. Let's see
right?
if they have something long over here. I got a LinkedIn one. I'm looking for banner. So creating a banner. 1950 by 350. That one's not quite long enough. 19. I don't think none of them technically meet the requirement. Oh, YouTube does, but YouTube's huge. We're just going to do YouTube real quick. Dean Graziosi's face up there.
Yeah. No, what I'm thinking of, it just, again, as an entrepreneur, you're sitting there and you have multiple assets, right? But you're trying to be as efficient with the assets as you possibly can. Well,
You've got to get them down.
wouldn't it make sense to bring scottschilling.com over to Book Like a Boss? Because if that's really what I want, right? If somebody looks me up, I want them to connect with me. So why have a separate site hanging over there?
I feel like I could do so much better, but just for this has got the old address on it, and to kind of show you also how to change, it's literally just clicking, selecting the one I'm choosing, doing the crop job, get LinkedIn and Facebook in there,
And Tweety Bird.
and Tweety Bird a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
We literally have our pictures in there now. Everything is automatically saved. So when we go over here, we're going to hit update. I've got LinkedIn and Facebook behind me. I've got my new pretty picture in there. Heck, even the blue works better with their natural blue. Gallery. So you can drop up to 10
I like that.
images to be displayed on your profile image. Thumbnails will enlarge once clicked on your accepted file. So I'm going to drop a few in just to kind of show where it looks like. To be honest, I don't even know where these pictures show.
Sean built his Book Like a Boss page. It's pretty impressive. I mean, it looks pretty awesome. But I'm just thinking about this. This makes way too much sense.
It does make a lot of sense. I'm just going to choose a random set of pictures here. I don't even know which ones they are. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come over here and just update to see where they land. It's been a while since, oh, that's actually fairly beautiful. I kind of love that. So you can have examples of your work.
Yeah, that's
you exactly. could have your media, like your speaker, so you can have your most popular pictures. That's kind of awesome. And now you've kind of decorated the left sidebar, right? Especially if you're just using this one. Let's see what other toys we have that I never play with. Text, colors, and fonts. I'm always a little turned off by their limited like fonts. I got some Open Sans, some Oswald. Let's go to some Oswald. About Me section color. Okay, so I think I have the About Me turned off. None of these are my red. I don't think I had my red at the point that I set this up. Book Me primary color. This is going to be this one. So you could, this would be the good place to make it like, see, like this one's blue, this one's green. If you were sending someone like, hey, go jump straight to the blue section, go straight to the green section, right? Like the one thing I don't realize is why did they put the free one on top? Like I feel like you should be able to choose, because if you were trying to get people to purchase, you wouldn't want the free stuff on top.
Well, but isn't it what you, I'm just looking there to see if there's a order. if those are ordered, if those are movable, but I can't tell from what you're looking at.
I don't believe so. So let me go through here. Contact me button color. I want to make that one red. Testimonials section color. Comment section color. Confirmation email background color.
Yeah. The response bot just responded to me on Book Like a Boss.
Uh-huh.
So I'm surprised that it hasn't done the same to you. At least the bot hasn't. It says that they normally respond in a couple hours.
I'm sure they're super busy right now. So, oh, wait. Can I change Facebook
Twitter
color, Twitter
yeah.
color? But that's not the color they're showing, is it? No, they're all in the same color. So let me save this and see what, oh my gosh, there's lots of.
Yeah, really.
Wow, it did not used to have this much customization available. So now I've changed this to red. It's got my font, my Oswald. I've got this in red with them
see, there's your
highlighting.
consultation just changed. Look at the contact me changed. That's nice.
I've got my orange up here. Well, I've got their orange. I could put mine in later.
It's close. Orange is orange.
1 hour. So the only difference now is because it's now that they're the same, right? I can't easily say, hey, go to the green one, right? So even amongst your own colors, you want to make the free version different than the paid version. But I do generally like the fact that they've added all this extra details that you can change. So book me section header. So somewhere I feel like footer, here's the footer. We weren't sure what it is. Show, login, create your page links.
The footer, you can put whatever you want, right?
If you upgrade. So I'm not currently upgraded. Testimonials.
I'm telling you, I'm moving my site here.
What? When did they add this?
It's awesome.
I know. I'm just going to go pull one quick from LinkedIn. Obviously, you're going to want to pick one that closely relates to what you're doing. Testimonials are here somewhere, aren't they?
I believe so.
Did I pass it? No. Oh, here they are. We're going to use Rayanne.
Hey, Rayanne. I think she's still here.
Where am I at? So many tabs. I feel like I want to put some interspaces.
Yeah. I would think
spread it out a little bit.
Make it look prettier.
Is it not going to, it's seriously not going to let me copy it from that page. I've got to go to her page.
Really?
Yep. Got a spacing here, and then we're going to hit save testimonial. And then that's a photo from me, so we're going to steal her photo.
That's not nice. Borrow heavily, maybe.
Borrow heavily. All right, add testimonial. Oh, wait, that's adding another one.
Save testimonial.
That would be editing. I don't think. Can I remove this one now? Cancel. So I've got the one. So if I go back to my booking page, that was weird. Okay, it was okay. So this is, I got a red background, kind of a pinkish one. It's got my red. Got her face on it, though.
I wonder if it takes your color and just
lightens it.
Does an overlay or brings down the transparency to a certain level so that the coloring becomes consistent with, your lead
Yeah.
color. I mean, if it does that, that's actually kind of a nice thing, right? Because it creates
One
that.
less thing to have to do.
Exactly.
So I'm going to try one more because I kind of want to see how it separates them.
Yeah, that's
So first of all, when you paste it in, you'll see Shadrach here. His is already separated, but when you copy paste it in,
it takes out
it
the
doesn't,
formatting.
it takes out all the formatting. His name would be helpful.
Only if you want to have it in there.
Right. Well, yeah, people's names, they're important.
What, they like to know them?
I know, right? You want to be known? Crazy concept. Save testimonial. So, oh, there's the photo after the fact. Let's go take Shadrach's photo. Borrow heavily.
Heavily.
Borrow heavily.
It's amazing how quickly you can do all this, though, actually.
That is what's and with no skill, right? Now I feel like it's a little cheating because I've already like done all this stuff before. But it was really simple. Out of all the schedulers, it's been the simplest to set up. So I see. All right, so it's
Yeah.
separating them. It's putting them all in one long section.
That's
So
awesome.
I mean, in the big scheme of things, like I would, in theory, would want some testimonials up here. There's still nothing stopping you from adding some testimonials up here in this bar section where you can edit your website. You could have testimonials in these boxes as images. These are down here. That's still definitely better than most people are already working with, right? So let's see what else, other cool toys we have. I've been looking at that one. I don't know why I didn't click on it. Facts.
Which one?
Frequently asked questions. Man, I could do a whole website on frequently asked questions. Let's see. What is a 73-point audit?
It's a good question.
Right? The audit is
What you get when you reach out to me.
during the audit, a certified digital marketing professional. Thank you, spell check. So spell check works in here. We'll sit with you and your growth team and determine your current marketing efforts to deliver an let me capitalize that, opportunity score. So that's not really fantabulous, but it's something, and I want to see how it populates over here.
Where does it populate?
I'm getting there. Right here at the bottom. So I might choose a wider font. That's a little close, the Oswald. I like it for some things, but not everything.
It's pretty cool.
But now we can have facts. So any questions that you're getting on a regular basis, you can go ahead and answer those. Messages. It does do messages for you if George Henley. If people are asking questions, that y'all can go back and forth, so you don't even necessarily need an email system. So yeah, where it's asking to message you, this is where it's actually messaging you. This one's actually really important. This is a booking schedule. This is your overall. So people are like, oh, well, I don't want people to book on Sundays. If they can just have access to my calendar, blah. It's not all the time. So I can say that I want to limit my schedules to Sunday to just 8:30 to 10. Tuesdays from 9 to 5:30. So whenever it is you work, whether it's 8 to 10 at night or whenever, mark it off. The other thing is nice that for your separate appointments, So here's the free consultation. Let's see the edit button. Is it in here? So you can tell them which calendars that it's going to send it to. You can say which calendars it's going to not work from. So I can have all my Apple calendars coordinated the right way. I can have it choose. This is where you make it book your Zoom automatically. You can say some of them have approval required. So if people are applying, so think about like the podcast.
Yeah.
You can hide it. So this one wouldn't show up. So like my free consultation, there's no reason to show up on my page because I don't use it now. Choose any of your button text colors, your redirect URL so you can send them to a different sales page or a page with information they need. So if they're scheduling an appointment and it's an in-office appointment or it's a group appointment where it's going to be an event, I can send them to that event page. That's going to be a lot better though when they don't have Zoom or need to add it to their calendar, or they would add it separately. But that's not where I was going. Is it this button?
Where were you going?
Booking schedule. So right here, so I think they've changed it a little bit. So I can use the global settings, which is what I just showed you set up, or custom settings, where I can choose certain availability that's custom. Like I only want Sunday appointments, right?
Yeah.
Or I can say I only want certain dates. So this is really great. Like if you're going to give, and I should really get back to doing this, but I kind of like changed this for the podcast. But before we were doing the podcast, I used to allow Frisco moms, well, moms in general who are running businesses and veterans, they brought me coffee in the morning, same time frame, and we would have a free consultation. So I could say the appointments are only from 8 to 10 in the morning.
Right.
Or I could say I'm only going to do those on Mondays. Or like I could add them back now and say, hey, let's do it before my kids get up on the weekends. Let's do it from 8:30 to 9:30 on weekends, and you have to meet me at my apartment. So you can make it all custom-like. Custom fields for free consultation. This kind of makes me happy.
I mean, I think what's interesting about this too is you're tweaking not even the Vente version of this.
No, this is the one code.
Yeah, this is the one code. There's even more available here.
But this is like, I am like so freaking excited because I can add, so they were going to do it $5 a month, and by happenstance, my credit card, I can't remember if it was stolen or, we got a new number and it stopped paying. So I was no longer getting the text messaging. But the text messaging is really critical to making sure people show up.
Yeah.
We even found that on the webinar. It makes a huge difference. Now you're limited to 100. So if you're trying to book like, a group meeting with 100 different people in it, boom, you've blown through your 100, right?
That's five a day, on a 20-day work month.
Work day. Yes, exactly. Month.
So, that's 5 a day. That's 5 appointments, 5 reminders.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a bit.
You were just using for your personal scheduling? This is nothing. Now, I think the big one, like everything has a pro and a con, right? Let's see if I can go through and find it. Let's go to, I think I've lost it. Bookme.name, is that it?
Yeah.
No, I just want, nope. I want to go to Book Like a Boss, their main page. I believe, I'm going to check, you could not do multiple calendars in one. So if you're looking to allow for it to be out of 5 people, pick the person that has the availability, you cannot do that here.
Yeah.
This is meant for the individual. So yeah, it does not have.
But the reality is, if you had an aggregating calendar.
Uh-huh.
In other words, you could put all 5 all 5 individuals could have their own account that then aggregates to the calendar. So that is a possibility.
It just won't let you choose separately. It's like you can't
Right.
automatically put all of them together. Like with Acuity, some of them are great for businesses because you can do that. Now, one of the things that just said I can do is products, which is something a little different. Right here, products and services.
Yeah.
You can sell your services. So not just your consulting, but you can make it just a separate, like a digital product, like an MP3 ebook or video download that you will send to your customer. Okay, so you still have to send it, but if everything's integrated, you could have it sent by email automatically.
Yeah.
But that means no, it wouldn't be taking out. So if I said physical product, digital product, online, price, description, success, redirect URL. Yeah, so it's not, there's no time involved. So you can actually sell things that don't have a set time schedule.
Yeah. That's,
Boom.
I'm waiting for them to
Coupons.
respond because I'm going to definitely move my site over there.
So I don't think you need yours to respond. For yours, I think all you have to do is go to AppSumo and buy 2 codes. Mine is complicated because I already have an AppSumo code. So my account has to be upgraded on the back end.
Okay. Got it.
Let's see if there's anything else cool now that it's 10:02 and I got to be somewhere. Here's the embed.
So do
You got to customize each embed. So you can make it pretty. So the same appointment could be color coded for multiple different pages.
Yeah.
All your payment settings. So whether you're doing Stripe, Square, PayPal, they added Square. That's a new one.
Yeah.
And Book Like a Boss does not charge fees. That's the big one. All your orders in one spot so you can get them like really close. You can see I've obviously been doing this for a while, right? Got tons of pages of orders.
Yeah, that's cool.
And all your messages, orders, bookings, same thing. It should be a long list. This is going to be your free and paid bookings. Your whole list of clients with all their information. I just send that to Active Campaign. There's tutorials. There's your billing, but you're not going to worry about it because you're going to go get an Active Campaign right now. And then your account settings. You know, boring stuff. GDR, it does include GDPR for y'all watching somewhere else.
Nice.
And the custom domain, that usually is a little bit more complicated because there's some CNAME mapping. So that might take a little help, but it'll walk you through it. And then there's a Facebook group for everybody. You can go to the Facebook group, ask questions about Book Like a Boss, see how they're using it, you know, stuff of that nature. Let's see if we can go back to AppSumo. And what was it? It was just $49 or $47?
$49. 49.
That's insane. I was wondering if that one would come back. $49 for one, $98 to get the premium plan with text messaging. Why would you not get that?
Nope. Going to.
Yeah, like go buy 2, tell your friends to go buy 2. Put the link up there if you are not flowing or you don't know where AppSumo is. That's the direct link to take you there. Oh, do you have any questions?
No, I think it's awesome. I mean, it actually solves problems that sometimes you don't know that the problems are there until you start talking about it, and all of a sudden you go, "Holy crap!" I mean, this really will solve an issue that I'm having with sites. You know, hosting the other sites, doing a variety of different things, right? Driving traffic to it. It's like, are you kidding me?
But yeah, Scott Schilling,
Yeah,
I know
that's
you
what I'm
got.
saying.
I mean, that site mostly is just chilling there, not doing anything for you at this point.
Right.
Right. So why not churn it over and right?
Yeah, that's
But it looks
exactly
like
it.
you've got some. I mean, you won't be able to move your blog post over, but we've already discussed we can move those over to Business Growth
Yeah.
Network
Right.
and get them SEO optimized, get some pictures on them.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we're going to
Exactly.
wrap up because it is 10:06. But if you have questions about funnels, if you have questions about doubling your business and how to do that, jump over to doublefunnel.tv, get registered, become a Business Growth Network member. That is the only qualification, really, depending on your question. Want us to build your funnel? Just need you to have Kyvio, active campaign, whatever we're building. So I hope that was helpful for those guys debating whether to get booked like a boss. I cannot believe I mentally missed it before. I'm glad we did this now, like you said, because that was only using the one code one.
Well, no,
Imagine what you can do with 2 codes.
I'm imagining.
Okay. All right. Bye,
It's
guys.
awesome.
And thanks, Scott.
See you tomorrow. See you
See
later.
you. You better be in my office in about an hour or so.
Exactly.
You're
Okay.
speaking.
That's right. I'll see you there. Bye.
Bye, guys.